This video will show you how to use Echalk to set up your classes and to add students to your class. First, you will need to log in. And once you log into the school website, you will have sidebars to your left for email, your account, your classes, your groups, any groups and clubs that you are affiliated with, and of course school information as well. First, you will go to classes. If your class is not already set up, you will need to set up your class by creating a new class. When you click create a new class, you will choose what subjects or courses, and then you can choose to start. And then it will ask you what your class name is, the term date to start for the beginning of the year, the end of the year. You don't have to worry about IDs. You can put in the room and a description of the class if you wish. So once you do that, you click next. And at this point, it's not letting me, but you will continue to answer the questions as you go along. Once you get your class set up, you will have the name of your class right here, and what you will need, you'll click on it, and then it will give you your options. You can add events and assignments. As you add them, it will ask you to give it a name, the date that you want it to appear on the calendar, what type of assessment it is, the title of it, a description. You can give a description of what you want to say. And then if there is something to be attached, a worksheet, then you can attach that file right here at this point. Once you add your work, then you press save, or you can press save and then it'll start to a second one if you add in several at a time. I will cancel out at this time because there is nothing that I need to add at the moment. You can make announcements for in the announcement category for your students. This is in HTML format. If you don't understand HTML and you don't, and this template right here can help, you can choose the standard formatting, and it will be just as if you're looking at it in Microsoft Word. Once you choose standard formatting, you will see your bold, italics, and toolbars that you can use to type with. So I will cancel this out as well at this moment. So to add your classes, you will go to members. You want to add students or find out what a student's email address is. You will go to members, and it will load information for you to choose from. These students are my students at the moment, and I have already added them. So I will scroll down to the bottom, and I will edit members, which you will have an opportunity to add members. You can add them manually, or you can select members. So if you choose select members, it will pull up everybody. You can have all users, you can have just students, you can have just teachers, and I'm going to choose on just the students category. And then because I teach only 8th grade, there's no need for me to have 7th grade to pull up. So I can pull up just the 8th grade and then click next. I want to select my class members. Otherwise, it will put every 8th grade student in my class. At this point, this gives a list of every student that's in the 8th grade. This is the student's email address, and of course it gives their status. And all you have to do is put a check mark beside each one of your students' names, and they will automatically be added to your list. As you can see, all of the emails are the last name dot first name. There are a few exceptions that might be first name dot last name, or they may have a 1 after their first name. So if a student cannot get in with their last name dot first name, then you might want to check the list, and this is how you would go to check the list to see what their email address is and see how it is listed. And of course their email address is ansonschools.org. I will cancel out because I do not want to add any more students. And once you have checked off everything, then these are the students that will be left. They will show up as in being in your class, and any assignments that you create on your class homepage, it will show up when they log on as being in their class. And I cancel. And then anything that shows up right here will automatically show up for that student as being in their class. So that is how you add students and find out their email address to give the students their login. They will log in with their last name dot first name, and then their NCWISE number is their password. So give this a try and see if it works, and hopefully everyone will be able to start using Echalk and adding assignments where students can email you and you can email them and have a little bit better communication.